certain acts, so throughout history, so their name is definitely engraved in history. But for the most part, a woman ain't supposed to be above no man like that. And Esau don't put this fake narrative out primarily to our people, so the women want to kick the man out, get rid of the man, don't want to be teammates, helpmates. So now they're in situations like this.
They're related. And as humans, we are not meant to be individual creatures. We haven't evolved past that. We are still meant to be communal, and we are meant to be in groups and herds and in packs. And so to be in your mid-30s doing all of this stuff.
Hey, you Akim, you may listen to this, it's going to be herds of women trying to come get me. This is another video I got queued up too. And I seen there was a bunch of women that was having singles lady night or something like that. And it's crazy. And it goes to show women outnumber men. So when it's time to reestablish the kingdom, how the scriptures mention, let me get that real quick. Book of Isaiah. Hey, pastors don't read this either. I never heard no pastor read this. It says in the book of Isaiah 16:22, a little one shall become 1,000 and a small one a strong nation. How can that happen? Let me go to that because I ain't going to play this whole video of this lady ranting right here. I just want to show a little bit how she's showing that she's in her mid-30s and hate being single. Nah, y'all was cool with that independent, man the stallion shit. And then them same women that made them songs and all that bullshit, talking about fuck niggas and all this other shit, now they trying to get married and settle down and shit now. Ain't that something? Look how they promote that shit, y'all. Y'all fell for the okie doke. We got this video right here that says, Dr. Cheyenne Bryant explains why she believes men are more serious about relationships and stands firmly on their values, because men have values, real men, not the other shit. It says, while some women focus more on financial performance. She says, I meet better men nowadays than women. That's in the scriptures. Let me get that. And then I'm going to come back to that. And this is coming from a woman, man. It says, which yet my soul seeker, but I found not. One man among 1,000 have I found. It says, but a woman among all those have I not found. And let's go into what he's talking about. Because some people be simple-minded, be like, oh, he found a man. Like, no. Let's jump over and see what he's talking about. Verse 26 in the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 7 says, and I find more bitter than death the woman. Why? Because women try to put a nigga through hell. They don't try to bring peace to a nigga. They don't try to bring peace to a man. Excuse my rough speech. Women really don't try to be a pillar of rest. They be super emotional, which is nothing wrong with them being emotional, but sometimes they be emotional for the wrong things. It says, whose heart is snares and nets, and her hands is bands. Why? Because the snares and the nets is to trap niggas up. I've literally personally met women that said if they could, they would trap me up. But they knew they couldn't. Why? Let me read this right here. It says, whoso pleased of God, or whoso pleased of Yahweh, shall escape from her, but the sinner shall be taken by her. And that's why a lot of these niggas be falling victim to these hoes. Niggas be getting killed, be getting slaughtered, they be getting locked up, getting beat up, getting drained financially, all type of shit. Because they, first of all, the men not trying to seek Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shah. That's the main thing. And see, when a woman know you seek that turn them on even more. Because they like, oh, no matter what, he gonna call on God. He gonna seek the Most High. He got something he believe in. He stand firm in his belief. Especially when they know they can't break that. They can't break that bond. They can't break that chain of command. Because it's Yahweh, Yahweh Shah, man, women, and the children. And when women see you operate like that, they either gonna fall in line or they're gonna fall out with you and keep it fucking moving. That's just, it's gonna be what it's gonna be. Now, I'm read on some more. Said, behold, this I have found, said the preacher, counting one by one to find out the account. Hey, and through the Spirit, I've tested this out myself personally, just to see. It's easy to be a loyal man, committed man, honorable man. Cut off your women that you may be messing with, because some of us out here, we get women in abundance. Some of us out here, we get women in abundance. But there's nothing wrong with settling down with one. As soon as you do that shit, a woman want to play games. She got all these ex-co-workers and other niggas she used to talk to, and motherfuckers that wanted to talk to her, still popping up, and baby daddy shit and all type of wicked madness. It says, but I found not. It says, one man among 1,000 have I found, because you got a bunch of wicked ass niggas that help promote the wicked shit that these women do. That they got so much access to this shit. That's why they be doing what they do. They got access to the internet, Instagram, Twitter. So it's easy for them to get online, post something, ass out, titties out. You know, how women be like, oh, I could get just say a man say, oh yeah, I attract a lot of women. I could get almost any woman I want. The woman had a nerve to turn around and say, I could get niggas too. Of course, you got a vagina. You got curves or whatever. Of course men gonna want that. So it's different for a man coming up into a society where people have been programmed to hate us. So if you're getting the certain admiration and certain attention like that, that's a whole different scenario. Especially if you carry yourself in an honorable way and trying to be a righteous man. People gonna see that. You're gonna stand out like a sore thumb. You're gonna stand out like a lighthouse on the water in the fog. Verse 29, and this is in the scriptures, man. This is not no personal interpretation. This is just me speaking on seeing certain stuff happen and personal experience at the same time. It says, lo, this only have I found, that Yahweh have made man upright, but they have sought out many inventions. And what women do, they like to be on the social media, playing around. See, a man be focused. A man that knows his purpose and trying to do certain stuff. He got certain crafts and certain skills and certain stuff you like to really indulge in, whether it be reading or exercising or sports or, different certain stuff. Some men like to gamble a little bit. Some people like to create and build, and, they got stuff they like to do. And women not like that. They like to get into every other thing and be on the phone, TikToking, playing around, doing all this other shit, entertaining men. All them pictures they post, they say, oh, I don't want no man, I don't need no man, but they want the attention and the lust from a man, though. Now, let me see real quick. Get this other video that I had queued up, not that one. Salakia, hold on. They say, Kevin, if you were alive today, you'll see that your words have come to fruition. Notice she doesn't talk about none of women's character, just I'm pretty, choose me. This is why passport bros exist. Hey, from experience, going out the country, women treat you way different. Even in different little states that ain't too commercialized like that. Women treat you way different. And I'm glad when this video popped up, I'm like, ooh, this is straight out of Book of Isaiah chapter 3. They talk about the women with the
room full of singles. And I'm like, this has to be an experiment. Like, this has to be like assimilation. Is that the word I want to use? I think so.
So you Akim, man, you having women troubles or whatever. Don't even worry about that shit. Just keep getting built up. Handle your business how you supposed to as a man. You got a woman, deal with her in a righteous manner. If she get out of line, don't even trip. Because look, the Most High got a way of doing certain stuff. If something don't need to be around you, he'll move that shit out of the way. Look at Ezekiel, for example. Ezekiel's supposed to, be prophesying and stuff like that. The Most High took his wife up out of here. So we got different scenarios. Anything is possible. If the Most High see somebody fit for your life, they're going to fit. If they not fit, they're not going to fit in your life. And on top of that,